Okay, so for this video, I got this idea watching Soft 4 Tang's new video. Basically, there are K-pop stans who are always saying that X year in K-pop is mid, or X year in K-pop was the worst year for K-pop, or X year in K-pop is the best year in K-pop, or X year in K-pop was better than X year in K-pop, or X month in K-pop was mid, which annoys me. Because these people who say these things are probably ones who listen to the same few K-pop artists each time and don't expand outside of them. A year or month in K-pop can never be boring or mid or bad, musically, if you look in the right places. So, in this video I'm gonna share different ways, sources, places etc., where you can find new Korean songs/artists to check out and listen to and hopefully find music that you like and enjoy. These are gonna be different places/sources that I know of that I wanna share with you, which can hopefully be helpful to you. So enjoy and please sub. Let's go.
The first place source you can check for recommendations of new songs artists is social media, if you use any, like Instagram or Facebook, even Twitter. You can search up K-pop groups, or Nugu K-pop groups, or anything K-pop related on any of them, and you'll definitely get pages to follow and even on Facebook with groups to join. I'm on 3 groups on Facebook, particularly Nugu K-pop girl groups, underrated K-pop girl groups, and Nugu, small, underrated and new idols, K-rock, K-pop, J-pop plus, where these groups help me a lot to find out new Korean groups and artists to check out, which I don't already know about from my research or getting recommended the artist in my notifications or on YouTube's For You page. Going through the social media that you use and searching up K-pop related things can help you find more artists and people to stan. Also, on Instagram, if you follow an artist, per se Pixie's Instagram, there'll be suggestions below, after you press the follow button, on other K-pop group accounts to follow, and I get those as well, which again is super helpful to you if you don't know the group and they get suggested to you and you can follow them, if you want to, which I would have shown a picture example for the last one, but it's not coming for me, maybe it works on the computer. Searching up pages specifically made for the promotion of K-pop Korean artists and songs can be very helpful, like for example, Nugu Promoter, who are always promoting new soloists and groups, but their focus is females, and they don't post about males, but this is where Nugu Boys come in, where they post about unknown and underrated male idols. I don't know much about them because I don't use Twitter much, but they're possibly similar to Nugu Promoter in posting new songs and things as well. Nugu Promoter have a Twitter, where it all began I think, an Instagram, a TikTok and a YouTube, as far as I know, and Nugu Boys I'm not familiar with, but their account that I found it was on Twitter, so you can go follow both of them if you don't know they exist. Also, there's definitely more accounts on social media platforms that you use too, as I said earlier that you can just search up. Plus, I forgot to mention that you can even check TikTok, if you're not living in a place that banned it, and search up K-pop related things and you'll get channels that promote artists in K-pop. You just have to search up on social media using specific words in the search bar and you'll get what you want. The next place source you can check for recommendations of new songs artists is looking at websites made for K-pop related things. You can look at K-profiles that have lists for comebacks, debuts, pre-debuts, special songs, ad songs and any songs being released within a month, January to December, and them separating the releases by months is so good, because people can look at those lists and see what new songs are gonna release each month, so people can expand more and check out new songs that they might not know about, which can lead people to appreciate the month more and not say it's mid. K-profiles also has full A to Z lists of boy groups, girl groups, co-ed groups, duo groups, soloists etc., disbanded, promoting or pre-debut. You can see new and old artists on these lists and search up more about them and their music and find new songs you might like. You can also go to other websites like Kpopping, where they have lists of all the group debuts that they come to know of, and also go to a website like Kpop Wiki's debut lists, where their list is in an A to Z format. You can even look at a website like Kpop Official that lists new songs releasing each month, but theirs is more detailed because they do it for every day of the month and add a lot of songs. All these websites, K-profiles, Kpopping, Kpop Wiki and Kpop Official, can be very helpful to you to find new songs for you to check out, and artists you can stan whom you can continue following in the future as well. The next place source you can check for recommendations of new songs artists is looking at K-tube channels. There are K-tube channels who are always ranking the comebacks debuts of the month, and you can find those by searching up on YouTube, ranking K-pop releases of X month, or ranking the comeback debuts of X month, and you can subscribe to them after watching those videos if you find songs artists you never knew about, and you can check out their other content as well which could possibly help you as well to find new songs artists. A great example of channels like this would be I'm a Stan That, who tries to rank all the releases that are listed at the source they find the songs at that happen within a month. Fromus 1inch, who has video playlists on debuts that happened in the year and sharing their favorite songs each month. D800inches, who also does sharing their favorite songs each month. Moonlight Sulji, who rank K-pop releases each month and also at the end of the year rank almost all the K-pop debuts. Noodles Miyeon, who rank the releases each month, but also has other content that is music related. The K-pop Universe, who has videos the complete list of K-pop debuts in X year, with different parts, meaning videos, like part 1, part 2 etc., having the video broken down into different genres as well. Kville Entertainment, who makes videos on new songs of the month in different video parts for week 1, 2, 3, 4 etc., and also having long-formed playlist videos and charts as well, and Jenhyun, who ranks and reviews every K-pop debut that they can find. You can even search up K-pop related things and get playlists on YouTube for K-pop songs, because they exist, and finally you search up videos related to new groups or lesser known artists or K-pop song recommendations to help you find more artists' songs to check out. Klula, who is a channel that does K-pop related content including K-pop playlists, Me vs My Subs video, songs to check out playlists, examples, K-rock songs to check out, K-pop games and even content on other Asian music too. The next placed source you can check for recommendations of new songs artists is looking at Korean music distribution channels, with examples being 1 The K, Seoul Music, Music and New, Beat Someone, Super Sound Bugs, Stone Music Entertainment, Genie Music, Danal Entertainment, Ogum Entertainment, K Digital Media, Luminant and Luminant Archive, Mirrorball Music, Blending, Purple Pine, Warner's Music Korea, Sony Music Korea, BB Playlist, and others that I don't remember. I would add Musa Platform to this list, but they rarely post up any interesting songs in my opinion. React Official also exists, but a lot of their uploads seem old-timey for the older folks, which I'm not a fan of, and I only remain subbed to them because there are still rare instances where they'll post something that I like. Besides these two, all these channels that I mentioned above are Korean music distribution channels that you can sub to with bell notifications on for getting notifications of the songs these channels distribute every day, and you don't even have to check all these channels' uploads every day if you don't want to, but when you want to you can check them out. These channels upload songs every day, well most of them, of groups, soloists, bands etc. and songs in any genre, pop, rock, ballad, hip-hop, R&B etc. So every type of artist is distributed by these channels and you can get fresh new songs every day which can help you find new bops, new artists to support, more appreciation for K-pop, and less, K-pop is mid, or, X year or month in K-pop is mid. Plus, finding new artists is great for those who are boycotting K-pop companies because they've done disgusting things, and so these K-pop stans can find new artists to support instead, which can help them feel less sad and stressed out because they have to keep boycotting companies, which in turn makes K-pop less enjoyable. You call me but I'm still waiting for you. The next placed source you can check for recommendations of new songs artists is looking at Spotify, or basically any music streaming platform you use, but since I use Spotify, I'm gonna give only a Spotify example. You can go to the Spotify search option and type K-pop, Nugu K-pop, or specific K-pop related words, then press the playlist option and you'll find lots of playlists that you can check out that might or most definitely will have songs that you've never heard of. These playlists could be Spotify official ones or just regular fan-made ones, but either way you'll get lots of new artist song recommendations if you don't already know them. Plus, if you press on the song that's playing, the play bar, and wait for a few seconds, you can scroll down and find 3 options. One will say, Songs by X artist, meaning Spotify is showing you more songs of the artist you're listening to at the moment, similar to X artist, meaning songs that are similar to the artist you're listening to at the moment, and similar to X song, as in songs similar to the song you're listening to at the moment of the artist you're listening to at the moment. Spotify did a great job by adding these options, because you can find good recommends that can help you find more music in K-pop to love and appreciate. The last place source you can check for recommendations of new songs artists is looking at K-pop reaction channels, big or small, and I'm not talking about the over-the-top ones with fake reactions. You can look at big channels like Verb and Form of Therapy, who are verified K-pop mostly reactors who react to not only big and known artists, but small artists, newbies and semi-popular artists in K-pop as well, and there are possibly other bigger K-pop reactors who react to smaller artists too. You don't need to watch their full reactions and thoughts, but just sub to them to get to know new songs you've never heard of. Here are some other channels that I love who are on the smaller side of subs. Their names are Moisa J. Roy, who does K-pop mostly reactions, possibly other songs as well, and recently she did a My Top 200 K-pop Songs of 2024, and made multiple videos reacting to 2024 debuts. Her channel is a great source for new song recommendations because she reacts to lesser known artists as well, and plus I've interacted with her and she's a nice person. There's also Cassandra 5 Hawal, who's a K-pop mostly reactor but also has content on other Asian artists. I've asked for reactions to Nugu K-pop songs before and I've gotten them. You can check out Cassandra to find reactions to songs you've never heard of. I love Cassandra so much, she's such a good friend. There's also Just Nikki, who is also another K-pop reactor and a really good friend who has content reacting to Nugus and lesser known artists. Her last upload was 1 year ago, and I think she got married or something and now she's not uploading, IDK, but you can go check out her old content. There's also Cruel TMO, who reacts to mostly K-pop, but non-K-pop artists too. He has reacted to Nugus and less popular artists before and you can check out his channel for more. There's another way to find reactors who'll help you find artists and songs you never knew existed, is by looking up reactions of big K-pop artists' new songs or old songs that you know of, then you go and find a really small creator of K-pop reaction content amongst the big ones and go through their channel, you're definitely bound to find new songs that you'll like and replay, and since I'm big on Nugus, I'm always finding channels who react to my favorite Nugu songs and it makes me happy. There are lots of small creators who can help you find hidden gems of K-pop that you never knew existed. In conclusion, I've just listed so many places for you to find new K-pop Korean song recommendations that you can stop saying, X year in K-pop is mid, X month in K-pop is mid, X year in K-pop was the worst year in K-pop, X year is better than X year, and X year is the best year in K-pop. There's so many songs releasing every day and every year and even every month, that there shouldn't be such a word as mid to ever describe a year in K-pop. Every month, year etc. in K-pop can be good if you just look for songs, and also finding new artists' songs. You can find longer songs and other songs in K-pop related to the things y'all don't like in K-pop, which will help. In the end, everything is there at your disposal and you just have to look up, and mid should only be used for lackluster songs, which in the sense if you're listening to a particular K-pop song and you find it boring, not referring to it in the sense of music in a whole year or month of K-pop, which defeats the purpose of this video, lackluster performances, lackluster survival shows and other things in K-pop. You cannot say, X year or month in K-pop is mid, when how can you say, mid, to a whole month or year in K-pop, because do you check out every single song or enough songs to release in a year or month for you to determine that a year or month is mid? Or do you just listen to a couple of artists that you know off and base the whole year or month off them, when they're just a small handful of artists that don't speak for the whole industry in terms of music released? So remember, the next time you use the word mid, use it wisely.
I hope you live with peace now.